Karen Horney's views on neurotic needs and trends. Karen Horney, 1885 to 1952, stands as one of the most influential figures in the field of psychoanalysis, offering a unique perspective on human psychology that diverged from the traditional Freudian framework. Her work on neurotic needs and trends remains a cornerstone of modern psychological thought, providing profound insights into the complexities of human behavior and the underlying mechanisms of neurosis. This video delves into Horney's theory of neurotic needs, her classification of neurotic trends, and the enduring relevance of her contributions to psychology and self-understanding. The foundation of Horney's theory. Karen Horney's approach to psychoanalysis was deeply rooted in her belief that cultural and social factors play a significant role in shaping personality and psychological distress. Unlike Sigmund Freud, who emphasized biological drives and unconscious conflicts, Horney focused on the impact of interpersonal relationships and societal pressures on the development of neurosis. She argued that neurosis arises from basic anxiety, a pervasive sense of insecurity and helplessness that stems from childhood experiences, particularly those involving parental neglect, overprotection, or hostility. Horney's theory is built on the premise that individuals develop coping mechanisms to manage this basic anxiety. These mechanisms, while initially adaptive, can become rigid and maladaptive, leading to neurotic behavior. Central to her theory are the concepts of neurotic needs and neurotic trends, which describe the exaggerated and compulsive strategies individuals employ to alleviate their anxiety and navigate their environment. The 10 neurotic needs. In her seminal work The Neurotic Personality of Our Time, 1937, Horney identified 10 neurotic needs that individuals may develop in response to basic anxiety. These needs are not inherently pathological, rather, they become neurotic when they are pursued compulsively and excessively, often at the expense of personal growth and healthy relationships. The 10 neurotic needs are as follows. 1. The need for affection and approval, an excessive desire to be liked and accepted, often leading to people-pleasing behavior. 2. The need for a partner who will take over one's life, a reliance on others to provide a sense of security and direction. 3. The need to restrict one's life within narrow borders, a tendency to avoid risks and remain in familiar, safe situations. 4. The need for power, a compulsive drive to control others and dominate situations. 5. The need to exploit others, a manipulative approach to relationships, viewing others as a means to an end. 6. The need for prestige, an obsession with status, recognition, and external validation. 7. The need for personal admiration, an insatiable desire for flattery and attention. 8. The need for ambition and personal achievement, a relentless pursuit of success, often at the expense of personal well-being. 9. The need for self-sufficiency and independence, a refusal to depend on others, even when it is reasonable or necessary. 10. The need for perfection and unassailability, a drive to avoid criticism or failure by striving for flawlessness. These needs, when taken to extremes, can lead to interpersonal conflicts, emotional distress, and a distorted self-image. Horney emphasized that these behaviors are not innate but are learned responses to early environmental challenges. The 3 neurotic trends. Building on her theory of neurotic needs, Horney later condensed these tendencies into 3 primary neurotic trends, which she described in her book Our Inner Conflicts, 1945. These trends represent overarching strategies that individuals adopt to cope with anxiety and insecurity. 1. Moving toward people, compliance. Individuals with this trend seek safety and acceptance by becoming overly compliant, submissive, and dependent on others. 1. They often prioritize harmony and avoid conflict at all costs, even if it means suppressing their own needs and desires. 2. Moving against people, aggression. This trend is characterized by a hostile and domineering approach to relationships. 2. Individuals who adopt this strategy view the world as a competitive and threatening place, and they seek to control and manipulate others to protect themselves. 3. Moving away from people, detachment. Those who follow this trend strive for independence and self-sufficiency by emotionally withdrawing from others. 3. They often avoid intimacy and prefer solitude, fearing that close relationships will lead to vulnerability and pain. Horney argued that these trends are not mutually exclusive and that individuals may exhibit elements of all three. However, one trend typically dominates, shaping the individual's personality and behavior. The rigidity of these strategies, she contended, is what perpetuates neurosis and prevents personal growth. The relevance of Horney's work today. Karen Horney's insights into neurotic needs and trends remain profoundly relevant in contemporary psychology and self-help literature. Her emphasis on the social and cultural dimensions of neurosis resonates with modern understandings of mental health, which increasingly recognize the impact of environmental factors on psychological well-being. Horney's work also offers valuable tools for self-reflection and personal development. By identifying and understanding their neurotic needs and trends, individuals can gain greater awareness of their maladaptive patterns and take steps toward healthier ways of relating to themselves and others. Her compassionate and humanistic approach underscores the potential for growth and change, offering hope to those struggling with anxiety and insecurity. Moreover, Horney's critique of traditional psychoanalysis paved the way for more inclusive and diverse perspectives in psychology. Her focus on gender issues, cultural influences, and the importance of empathy in therapeutic relationships has inspired subsequent generations of psychologists and continues to shape the field today. Conclusion: Karen Horney's exploration of neurotic needs and trends represents a significant departure from traditional psychoanalytic theory, offering a nuanced and compassionate understanding of human behavior. Her work highlights the interplay between individual psychology and social context, emphasizing the potential for growth and transformation. By shedding light on the mechanisms of neurosis, Horney provides a framework for understanding the complexities of the human psyche and a pathway toward greater self-awareness and emotional well-being. In a world where anxiety and insecurity are increasingly prevalent, Horney's insights remind us of the importance of addressing the root causes of our distress and cultivating healthier ways of relating to ourselves and others. Her legacy endures as a testament to the power of psychological inquiry and the enduring quest for self-understanding.